Okay, let's unpack this. There's been something pretty significant happening on the Nairobi Securities Exchange lately,
Yeah, definitely catching attention.
and it involves a company, well, most of us know it very well, Safaricom.
Hard to miss that one.
Exactly. So just a few months back, Safaricom shares were, hovering around Ksh 15. That's Kenyan shillings, obviously.
Right, that was the low point everyone was talking about.
And now, fast forward to, well, basically now, and we've seen that price really surge. It's pushed past Ksh 25.
Yeah, and what's fascinating here, digging into the sources, is just how fast that change happened.
Right.
Going from 15 bob to over 25. I mean, that represents a return of more than 66%
66%.
in a really, really short time frame. It's quite a powerful signal from the market.
Absolutely. A 66% plus return, like you said, in just months. You just don't see that every day.
Not with a giant like Safaricom, usually.
So our mission today for this deep dive is to really get into what this jump, this move from Ksh 15 to over Ksh 25, what it actually means.
For the company, for the investors.
And importantly for you, the listener, we're pulling all these insights directly from that stack of sources you shared with us.
Right. Let's get into it.
So let's start with this dramatic comeback story.
Yeah, really.
From that low point around Ksh 15, where the sources suggest confidence was, let's say, shaky.
Investors were definitely nervous. Things like, the big Ethiopia entry.
Exactly. But we've seen a huge shift in sentiment since then, leading to this rally past 25.
A definite turnaround.
So what do the sources really pinpoint as the key drivers behind this rapid change?
Well, the material seems to lay out a few distinct things. Firstly, there's just a clear sign of increased investor confidence.
Okay.
It's flowing back into the market, and specifically towards Safaricom.
Okay, but confidence, I mean, it doesn't just appear from thin air, right?
No, exactly.
What actually changed to spark that belief again, according to the sources?
That's where the specifics come in. A major point that's highlighted is the progress and maybe the perceived growth in the M-PESA rollout over in Ethiopia.
Ah, okay. So that venture, that seemed like a big question mark.
Precisely. It was seen as a pretty significant financial risk, potentially a drag on earnings. But the sources suggest it's now being seen differently, more like a potential contributor to future growth down the line.
Interesting. So what looked like the big expansion worry is maybe starting to look like it might actually pay off.
That seems to be the shift in perception, yes.
Yeah.
The market appears to be sort of reevaluating that risk.
Okay, what else?
Additionally, the sources mention a stabilization, things settling down in Kenya's core digital economy.
Right.
Which, provides that solid, reliable base for Safaricom's main operations.
Home turf